time to put your upcycling skills to the test now, because it's Repair Week, a chance to encourage people across the UK to mend instead of spend.
Last year, more than £400 million worth of repairable items were thrown away here in Greater Manchester alone. Presenter Zoe Hardman is down the road in Trafford to find out what is being done about it.
Yes, good morning, guys. You might be able to tell from some of the items behind me that I am somewhere where they specialise in collecting thousands of unwanted items every single week. This is the Renew Hub in Manchester. This place is enormous, by the way. It's like a treasure trove. In fact, it's the biggest reuse centre in the UK and one of the biggest across Europe. And its main purpose is to help encourage repair, reuse and repurpose of old items. The best thing about this is not only is it great for the environment, of course, but it will help you save money too. So I really think, why spend a fortune when you can actually repair it yourself? The Renew Hub is just one of the places taking part in this year's Repair Week, which is taking place across the UK, as I said. And one of the people who's been working hard at organising the many events that are taking place across Greater Manchester is Sean. Sean, good morning.
Morning, Zoe.
Why are these sorts of events really important?
Well, I think, so I'm from an organisation called Recycle for Greater Manchester. So we love recycling. We know how important it is. And we know how many people get involved in it. But for some things, it's actually better to repair them instead of recycling. So that's why this week is Repair Week. It's happening all over the country. It started 5 years ago by our brilliant colleagues at London. We adopted it 3 years ago in Greater Manchester. And now we've got Cardiff, Northern Ireland, County Durham, Liverpool involved. Hopefully next year, even more. But it's just a great time to celebrate all the repair work that's going on and keep our items in use for longer.
And one of the events is actually people coming to this hub itself. Can you give me a little tour? Because I'm desperate to see what you've got here. But people love coming here as an event, don't they? Yeah,
no, it's a great space, and I think you can see the kind of amazing work that goes on. So how it works is that we've got 20 donation containers, each at one of our recycling centres across Greater Manchester. They all the items come in there. They come to the hub. We sort them out, we look through them, some things get repaired.
Yeah, and then they're sold online, right?
That's right, so we've got 3 shops and they get sold online as well. So we've got a whole host of kind of pods here where the guys...
show me, talk me through
do you want me to show you? So we've got the electrical pod here, we've got washing machines, we've got lamps, all sorts of stuff going on in there. And then if we go down here, you can see that this is furniture restoration. So these guys are masters of their craft. They really get stuff done. Things come in looking a little bit dodgy, a little bit ropey, but actually they leave, they go onto our online platform and they've given a whole new lease of life.
I've already got my eye on a couple of pieces of furniture.
Yeah, the problem is you start and you can't stop because it's so good and it's, you know, no one else has the item you have because they're done in such a unique way. We've got upholstery as well, so these guys are great as well. And I heard that you might be having a go at the upholstery.
This is a skill that I've always wanted to learn as well, so I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
So they're busy working away upholstering items that need a bit of extra love.
Exactly. All these fabrics are coming from somewhere and then getting a new lease of life on things and being repaired, which is what Repair Week's all about.
And you've actually got, is it half of your flat full of these items?
Not half, all of it.
You're joking.
So that's the problem. We can't actually have our team meetings here anymore because we come and it's like a treasure trove. We like, oh, look at that. And my friends come to my flat, they look at stuff and they go, where did you get that? And I say, you can't get it because that's unique to me. I bought it in the hub.
So you've actually had to stop the meetings here because it's just too distracting. I'm finding it quite difficult actually because there's loads of bikes down there as well.
Exactly. So that's the other thing. We get thousands and thousands of bikes in every single year, and because sometimes it's just the chain that needs replacing. So what they do, they replace that specific bit of the material of the item, and then those are resold, and all the money goes to charity. So it's a really nice way of working.
It's absolutely wonderful. And do you know what? I am currently in the middle of doing up my house as well, so I think my husband might hate me, but I might be taking some stuff home with me today. I'm going to have a little search as well for Repair Week events happening in my local area. Of course, there is loads going on across the UK as well, from repair cafes to bike repair pop-ups, tailoring, clothing workshops, electrical advice, and even upholstery as well. And as you said, Sean, a little bit earlier on, I'm going to be having a little go and using the upholstery gun. Oh, I've got to get the lingo sorted, haven't I? Wish me luck. Thanks, guys.
Sean himself makes you want to go and do your bit.
I want to hang out with Sean.
You were just shopping.
I want that green lime chair.
Yeah,
or
that's...
a hat.
Zoe, go and finish that chair.
Seriously.
Yeah, okay, all right, see you in a bit.
If I had that green line chair, I wouldn't swivel around so annoyingly. I know it winds you up. Don't like the way he said yes there. And he thinks he can start dishing it out. Pancake Day, of course, started out as a way of using up the ingredients that were in the cupboard before Lent.
And it's other incentive ways of cutting down on waste that presenter Zoe Harman has been looking at today. She's in Trafford celebrating Repair Week, but she's obviously very jealous about the pancakes too.
Very jealous about the pancakes. I'm hungry, actually. Save me one, guys. Do you know what, though? I am in heaven because all morning I've been finding out about Repair Week because the annual event is back for 2025 with a whole host of different workshops happening across the UK, including right here across Greater Manchester. I am here at the UK's biggest Renew Hub in Trafford, which is running some behind-the-scenes events. So whether it's learning how to repair your bike, maybe that pair of ripped jeans that's got a little bit too ripped, potentially you want to sort out your armchair that needs a bit of extra love, you can learn new skills or find the right people to put a bit of love back into your items at home. Learning these skills, of course, can be really fun as well, but also help you save money and the environment. And we've got an upholstery consultant. His name is Paul. We're going to chat to him now. And he works here at the Hub. Paul, hello.
Hi, hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Now tell me, why are these skills so important?
They're so important because a lot of people who's leaving school now, we're losing out on the trades, especially the upholstery trade. And it's important for people's mental health as well, just to be able to be creative.
Tell me, you don't only work here as an upholstery consultant, but you also pass on your skills to apprenticeships.
Yeah, we teach volunteers, we teach people who want to come on courses, we teach businesses who come as team building exercises, and it's teaching them the basics all the way up to the top end skill, what you can do.
You absolutely love your job, I can see it.
I love it. It's the satisfaction you get by seeing somebody come in, learning how to upholster a chair, walking away with that chair, and it could have been a chair what was passed down in the family.
Well, I might be walking away with that chair.
Well, you
it's
can
so nice.
do.
It's one of my favourite. Paul, thank you so much. Obviously, teaching and passing on knowledge is something that the Renew Hub are really, really passionate about. They currently have 2 apprentices learning skills and trades. Freya, who's behind me, and Radia. How are you?
Hiya, I'm fine. How are you?
What are you up to? Tell me.
Well, I'm in the midst of doing a footstool. By the end of it, it should look a little something like this.
Oh, I like that.
I'm currently working on the webbing. If you'd like to have a go.
Oh, I'd love to have a go.
Okay, well,
Right, have I got some snazzy glasses?
Of course.
Why are we wearing these?
Well, wood chips are no joke, to be fair.
These would suit Gethin, I reckon. Right, show me what to do.
So first what we'll do is, always be careful, but you want to pull the webbing, create tension, aim for the centre of the wood. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then towards 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I've got this.
Make sure it's really good
How hard
tension.
can it be? Good tension. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I'm not as neat as you, I'm not going to lie.
No worries.
Okay, 1, and then back on itself there.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and there we go. I've got myself a new career.
Perfect.
So talk to me about how this apprenticeship has been for you.
Do you know what? This apprenticeship has been really eye-opening. It's taught me so many skills. I've learned so many things from visual merchandising, product photography, and really how important sustainability can be.
And you love the practical side of the work.
I adore it. For me, like when I was younger, I'd always be quite hands-on and quite practical. And it wasn't until my A-levels where I was actually deciding whether to do medicine or law, where I rediscovered a lamp that I'd made, and it was kind of using the wood lathe, wood turning, metal turning my own bolts, that I remembered how much I loved it and that workshop element.
And what's been the most memorable piece that you've worked on?
Well, it was actually this table that I made, and it was being able to create the mortise and tenon joints and engraving my initials onto it, and hopefully my children will be able to have that table and it'll be reused and passed on.
Well, I'm hoping that I can pick up some key skills from you today, because so far my CDT skills are... They're not that great.
No worries, yeah, of course.
Well, I love this, and I think what you're doing is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Well, listen, I'm in absolute 7th heaven, like I said earlier on. Why not have a go yourself at home? Because do you know what? It's very easy to get rid of things, but actually putting a bit of love back into them is what we should be all focusing on. Of course, everything is going on across the UK this week, from repair cafes to bike repair pop-ups to tailors and clothing workshops as well, electrical advice, and even, like I've just had, upholstery lessons. I know I wasn't that neat, but we'll move on from that. You can search online for the events happening in your local area, or maybe you can do it yourself without spending a fortune. Guys, what do you think? What do you think of my work?
I think you're putting yourself down. I think you did a great job. I was expecting a lot worse, actually, Zoe.
Wow. so
He believes in me, which is nice.
So close to being a compliment. Thank you, Zoe.
It's superb. What a setup
Thank you,
there in
guys.
Manchester. If it's like that around the UK,
But it's satisfying as well, isn't it? Bringing something back to life, a piece of
Absolutely.
furniture or a piece of clothing.
Yeah, it's a brilliant idea.